You should not be able to do this at 39 years old.
What a play by Drew Holiday. James with the jam and the foul. The outlet feed for LeBron James and the reverse adjustment.
In case you haven't heard, LeBron James is old. Like, really, really old. So old that his own damn son is now on the same team as him. But despite that, he is giving Father Time an absolute beating, which we have seen consistently over the last several NBA seasons. But he took that to the next level in these Olympics, giving Father Time a spanking. Okay, let me stop. But despite being the oldest player on Team USA by 3 whole years, it was LeBron James who won the MVP. And it was LeBron James who was undoubtedly the most consistent performer for Team USA, not just during the Olympics, but during the exhibition games as well, finishing with averages of 14 points per game in both the exhibition and Olympics, but improving his rebounding, assists, and field goal percentage during the Olympics. And if you were to average those numbers across 36 minutes, he would have been just shy of a 24-point triple-double during those games, shooting a ridiculous 63% from the field and 37% from 3. To put up those kind of numbers on that kind of efficiency, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And whilst to most teams, exhibition matches don't matter, but when you play for Team USA, every single game matters. Trust me, this is what my comment section looked like after they beat South Sudan by only 1 point in an exhibition match. And the only reason Team USA remained undefeated during those exhibition matches was LeBron James, because despite having more grey hairs than Kevin Harlan, it was LeBron who Team USA relied upon to close it out for them in back-to-back games against Germany and South Sudan during the Olympic warm-ups. Obviously, most people will remember the game winner he had against South Sudan.
LeBron drives for the lead. He puts it in.
But in the following game against Germany, it was LeBron who came to the rescue again, in a less dramatic way, but it was an even better performance. Here he is on the Embiid back down, making a smart and quick cut to the rim, casually finishing with his left, before going down the other end and casually picking off the pass. And he wasn't done there, because 5 seconds later, Steph Curry finds him running the floor, and look at him slow down with just a slight hesitation to freeze Schroeder before stepping through for the finish. But with the game still only separated by 1 point and 90 seconds remaining, give it to the old man and watch him casually knock down a 3. And just to finish things off, like he did against South Sudan, it was LeBron James with the winning bucket, bullying Dennis Schroeder before the clever footwork and the finish around the rim, doing all of that in a span of just 4 minutes, scoring 9 of USA's last 11 points, putting the team on his back. And whilst in the Olympics, the late game heroics came from Stephen Curry with one of the most memorable fourth quarters in basketball history against France, LeBron was just so consistent every single game, recording double digits in points every single game and recording back-to-back double-digit assist games in the semi-final and final, even recording a triple-double, becoming the only player in Olympic history to do so twice, doing it 12 years apart. And that's the thing about LeBron James that is so mind-blowing. Not only has he played at an elite level for 20 straight years, but regardless of who's around him or what situation he's in, you can almost guarantee you are going to get an 8 or a 9 out of 10 performance every single night. Yes, cue the comments about his finals performance against the Mavs. Guys, it's okay, we can let that go. Or you can do what you want, but I don't care, because I'd prefer to stop trying to compare him to MJ or Kobe every single waking minute and vice versa, and just appreciate what we are watching with all of these modern day legends. And the Olympics was the reminder to the world that LeBron, Steph, and KD are still as good as any players in the world outside of, I'd say, Jokic, Luka, and Giannis, but it's just a matter of them being in the right situation. Because let's not act like LeBron was an absolutely elite last year for the Lakers, averaging 26, 7, and 8 on 54% from the field and 41% from 3, a career high in 3-point shooting, 11 years after his previous career high in shooting. And what makes it even cooler is his worst shooting season was his first season in the league 20 years ago. And there are so many aspects of his game that are great, including his shooting. Obviously, we all know he's one of the greatest passers in NBA history, but his ability to still be one of the best transition scorers in the league at his age is remarkable, because of the top 10 transition scorers in the NBA, the only player with a higher field goal percentage than LeBron was Giannis, and it was marginal. And what makes LeBron so good as a transition scorer is even though he's lost a bit of speed, he's still a top tier athlete, but more importantly, he's absolutely massive. Pause, but he is huge with a handle and an ability to finish in a variety of ways around the rim. Look at him on this play where he gets the rebound, and pause right here. Which one of these Cavs defenders has any chance of stopping LeBron? The answer is obviously none, so he hits that change of speed and puts the shoulder into Donovan Mitchell's chest before finishing expertly. Now obviously Donovan Mitchell isn't the toughest transition matchup, but what makes Bron so good is he can bully pretty much everyone. Obviously he's gonna bully smaller players like Donovan Mitchell just putting the shoulder down, and it's not even a charge, he's just that strong. But if he has a bigger guy, he's capable of using that speed and skill, like here against Eubanks, where it's that slight little hop into a burst of speed, but it's the outside of the hand finish with the right that doesn't allow Eubanks to block the shot. I don't think LeBron gets enough credit for his touch around the rim. It's just kind of accepted that he should be able to score every single possession because, well, look at the size of him, but that shouldn't take away from the skill he has, which also translates to half court. Look at him here against Jonathan Isaac, one of the best defenders in the entire NBA. LeBron sizes him up with a couple of between the legs dribbles, and it's that really quick jump to the right which catches Isaac off guard and allows LeBron to sneak the layup in amongst a crowd. He has a really great ability to read the body positioning of the help defense and the defender in front of him and use his frame as a shield before finishing with either hand in a variety of different ways. And it's this reason why even with him losing a step, you still can't stop him because he remains too quick and agile for any bigs, too strong for smaller players, and too intelligent and skillful for pretty much any defender. We talk about Luka and Jokic's ability to play at a slower pace and use their size and skill to their advantage. That's what LeBron does as well, but sometimes we forget just how skilled he is because of the freakish athleticism we've seen from him over the years and continue to see. Even when you look at this year's playoffs, we are so normalized by what he has done that we just overlooked the fact he averaged 28 and 9, leading the playoffs in assists per game. And sure, he lost, but he was playing against the best player in the NBA in the prime of his career and was holding his own. And speaking of the best player in the NBA, it wasn't Joel Embiid or Anthony Davis or Bam Adebayo who took the challenge of guarding Nikola Jokic when it mattered most in the semifinals of the Olympics. It was LeBron James. About 15 years after we saw him guarding MVP Derrick Rose in the playoffs. That's the versatility and the consistency of this man. You just have to tip your hat to it at this point. But with that being said, feel free to check out that video, subscribe if you want, it's free, dropping a like would be cool, but most importantly, thanks for watching and have a very great day.